Hey guys, and welcome to the first of a mini series, extra series. So nowhere the randomly generated advanced stuff is incoming, so I'm just preparing for that. And I thought like, hey, a little bit of an extra, because I guess this is a pretty cool thing to have these kind of bouncing enemies with just 3 lines of code. So this is pretty cool. So if you don't want to wait for this stuff, this is the code, that and that. Basically this is the spoiler, but if you want to have well the whole shenanigans, how to set it up quickly, let's stick around. This is One Up Indie. I am a developer, so if you like what you're seeing, hey, why not consider sharing, liking and subscribing. So the setup is actually kind of easy. So first of all, we need some things to bounce off, which are then objects. So here these are walls. And they have a parent object, which is then object parent wall. So basically you have different kind of ones. You can forget about that. The most important thing is that those object walls are flagged as, there you go. So hopefully this is big enough, as solid, because if it's not, the whole easy peasy thing is not working. So you have to flag it, because default it's not. So this is a little bit for the setup. And then of course you plant your enemies in there. Basically this is just one sprite. And it has a create event and a collision event, so basically collision and then with your wall. And then what you do in the wall, which is kind of important, is called move, bounce. So basically this is a pretty sweet way how to do a lazy way of enemies which are just moving around. So here you need to input if it's advanced or not. So we just say 0, because then you need to have a precise collisions. These are a little bit more hardware hungry, so we can forget about that. And then boom, we just say that. And so every time your thingy here is bouncing or touching, let's say, one of those walls, it bounces off. And this is the whole magic. And of course we need to give our little virus dude here well, a speed value and a direction. And of course here we just go a little bit randomly. Most of the games are going with 45, 135, what is it, and 225 and 315 as degrees, but we just go randomly because why not. And then we just go a random range between basically all possible well, directions. And for example, once we started, this is pretty much it. Boom, and as you can see, they are bouncing off pretty sweetly. And this is the whole shenanigans. Pretty sweet. We just need a direction, a speed value to move, and then boom, we are bouncing off those as solidly flagged walls. So basically everything which needs to bounce off has to be an object which is flagged as solid. This is very important to understand. And tomorrow we're gonna do this Rhino dude, which is just, I don't know, a Mega Man style enemy. I don't know how this thing is called, but it's quite fast if you are in well, on the line. And then for example, even if it's facing you, then it's going fast, and if not, well, it's not going fast. So the next one will be on this one, and I guess then I will start with the series on random level generation. Have a good one. One Up Indie.